The limit does not exist. I feel like there is no limit on sort of audience levels of enjoyment for this show. I don't even know if I remember watching it for a first time. I feel like it's just always been a part of my life or my childhood. It's just so ingrained, and the quotes, I mean, you can't sit with us and stop trying to make fetch happen.
That's always been there.
It's just part of language for everyone.
Yeah, it is. It really is. She doesn't even go here. I think it's in everyone's vocabulary.
Yeah.
I did not know the music at all, which I did on purpose, and I wanted to come in and experience our version. And I will tell you, it is absolutely phenomenal. And it has light and shade and joy, and there are moments that move and inspire. So I'm like, let's go.
Something that's been so exciting for me is the OG creatives being so hands-on, because it is a new version. No one has seen this version yet. And I love watching departments collaborate. I find it really exciting, and they all, Tina, now, Jeff, Casey, John, Casey, everyone, just they collaborate so beautifully together, and I think it's such an exciting thing to witness.
To have had Tina and Jeff in the room, and now that sort of close proximity to the creatives has been cool.
It was just really nice, and I think just kind of like a humbling experience to be like, even your icons and the people that you look up to are also really excited to be doing the same things that you are. You know, it kind of normalises everything.
And also the amount of heart in the show, I think has been something that I've loved so much. I knew it was always going to have such important messages because of the kind of audience, and it connects to everyone, but we're constantly crying in the run-throughs because we were just like...
When we did it, we the last number happened, and we were like tearing up.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic in it.
We did a sing and a read through on like our third day in front of Tina Fey and the whole creative team, and a couple of the jokes didn't land because I think UK audience and Tina just was there ferociously writing notes, and I was like, oh no, is she unhappy? And I kind of bumped into her after, and she was like, so we have all these new jokes. And I was like, really? And she was just like, yeah, there's always another joke. We'll try these. And it was just really nice just to see that she's constantly working, you know?
It's the speed. It's the speed that she can churn these hilarious jokes out. And immediately it's just like, and then if that doesn't work, straight away there's something else. It's like, wow. What a human being.
It wasn't, none of them didn't, like, it was just like, each one was just like, oh, that's funny. Oh my God, that's so funny. Like,
that's funnier. That's even funnier.
Now I've already been literally rolling around on the floor during rehearsals with laughter myself. So I'm like so excited to see what the audience reaction is going to be, because it's like, this is funny.
It is so funny.
That's the end of it. It's funny and moving. So like, let's go.
And like funny for all generations as well, because that's what I kind of am finding brilliant. The film's obviously 20 years old, so it's stretching the kind of demographic, let's say, but also like it's just funny. There's no way around it, whether you're young or old, it's funny.
The scale of what is going to be on stage and the kind of spectacle of it, I think is going to be amazing. So when we start getting into tech and seeing all that come together, I'm going to have lots of pinch me moments, I'm sure.
We've been working so hard for the past few weeks on like the script, and we're nearing the end of our like rehearsal process now, so we've really built to this point, and I think we're all ready to take it to the next stage, take it to the theatre. As you say, it's the biggest house I've ever performed in as well, so it's a big I think it's such a huge thing for all of us to hold that beautiful thing in our hands and just send it out and just see what comes back.
Lines and phrases that are not, people aren't laughing at the moment in rehearsal, but actually will surprise us and people will actually laugh at when we're on stage. I think that's so nice, finding new moments that people find funny and new jokes or jokes that maybe in rehearsal people are going but on stage it's like or something. It's just nice to see something new when we're on stage, like a new reaction.
Musical comedies are like puzzles, and you need the final piece, which is the audience. And even though we have heard the same jokes like hundreds of times now. They're still getting full belly laughs, but I am really, really excited to have an audience in, because I want to see how, it's obviously not going to hit the same every night, but I want to see how they react to things, and it's like a little dance, so yeah, I'm excited.
A rehearsal room laugh is very different to an audience laugh, or when it's actually up on its feet. So I think it's going to be a real learning curve for us when it's actually, in front of 1,100 people at the Savoy Theatre. So I'm really looking forward to that sort of live feedback.
I think for me, the thing that surprised me has been the heart that the musical has. I think we know from the film these kind of like very witty one-liners and these very kind of like obviously it's called Mean Girls, these mean people at school who kind of tear each other apart. But like every day, we've been running through the show recently, and like we get to the end, and I'm like, it's just got such a good, beautiful message. And I think that's what surprised me the most.
For the main fans who know the show so well, they're gonna love it. There's some changes, some new stuff, some old stuff that's back. So yeah, they will spot them quicker. But for people who are coming who haven't heard the cast album, they're gonna be blown away, because it's just gonna be like epic.
New material, new things that hopefully we can surprise the audience with. I'm really, really, really excited for people to see it, hear it, see what people's reactions are. I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, some of the new material is my new favourite. That's all I'm going to say.
Naturally, obviously bringing the show over here, it's evolving, it's changing. We can't say too much about the changes. Obviously, you have to come and see what the changes actually are. But yeah, there's some exciting things coming.
I think what I'd say is that if you're like a lifelong fan of this musical on Broadway, it's still the show you love. Like, it's not going to be like nothing's been thrown out. It's just as things move and as things are catered to a London audience, things change. But like, it's still the show that got 12 Tony nominations, and it's still that. It's just even better than ever.
All the songs are in a minor key now.
But no, it's our version of Mean Girls. It's still the story that everyone loves. It's just our London production that is being worked on, and we're so excited to bring it and show it to everyone.
It's hard without giving away too much. I think that the opening, and that's all I'm going to say, the opening is amazing, and it makes me feel so lucky every single time I'm singing it, because it's incredible. And the cast are sensational, and I just feel so lucky doing that opening. The opening. That's all I'm going to say.
And now there's even more highlights, because we've got new songs, we've got new material. So I'm excited to see how people respond to those as well.
Yeah.
I'll be sneaking my head around.
Charlie Bell.
Yeah.
The world is not ready.
No one is ready.
She is to play Cady Heron.
You better sing.
Yes,
That's
I'm
just
obsessed.
Gold.
Yeah,
Silk.
it is magic.
Magic.
I think we're going to hear proper guffaws, which is what I like. Like, it's super sweet when there's like little snigger and ha ha ha, but I think we're going to be hearing ha ha. Yeah. Sorry, that's really loud into the microphone here, but I think that's what we're going to be hearing, hopefully. Yeah.